Hi, my name is Tim Johnson. I'm going to be going over Great Western's final expense plan. More specifically, it's a guarantee issue final expense plan that we'll be going over. You can see at the bottom of the slide there, we have a website, finalexpense.business, where we have videos for training, we have PDFs on the products, we have scripts, all kinds of help and training that you'll need on there. You can see the password is livetransfer01. So if you go to the finalexpense.business website, look for the agent login button and then put the password in, and you'll get all these videos and PDFs and everything you need on there. Okay. So Great Western, they do have a great niche where they are a good low-cost guarantee issue plan. And actually they're better than that. They're a great low-cost guaranteed issue plan. I've come across several instances where Great Western's guarantee issue plan is cheaper than some of the other companies' graded or ROP final expense plans. So if you come across a client that has some health issues, and let's say they can still qualify for a final expense plan, but they won't get the immediate death benefit, you might want to compare the rates for whichever companies you're quoting to Great Western's guarantee issue quotes. Like I said, sometimes they're cheaper than these other underwritten policies. On the other policies, they have to run the MIB check, prescription check. They have the health questions, and on this Great Western guarantee issue plan, no health questions, no anything. So it's much easier to get and get set up than the other plans, and sometimes it's cheaper than them too. So let me go over how the policy works. Okay, first of all, it's got a 2-year waiting period until the full death benefit is in force. However, if the insured dies by an accidental death during those first 2 years, then 100% of the death benefit is paid to their beneficiary. Otherwise, during those first 2 years, if they would pass away and it's not an accidental death, their beneficiaries would receive the return of premium plus 10%. Okay, pretty basic comparative to other policies out there. That's how they run them for the most part. So Great Western has 2 policies. They have the Assurance Plus, which is their level death benefit, plan for people that are in pretty good health, and they have the Guaranteed Assurance Plan. We're just going to be going over the Guarantee Assurance Plan today. Their regular or immediate death benefit plan, the rates aren't very low. So there are companies out there that we use that do have lower rates. But for guaranteed issue, they are the place to go. You can see there on the right-hand side that the ages on this policy are ages 40 to 80. Face amounts are 1,000 to 40,000, and 40,000 is high for a guarantee issue plan. It's high for just a regular final expense plan, let alone a guarantee issue plan. And as I mentioned, they have the accidental death that will pay the full death benefit to their beneficiaries if they pass away in the first 2 years from an accidental death, and that is a free rider. They also have the child-grandchild rider on there, and when we're doing these final expense plans, we try not to put riders on there if at all possible. We're trying to get as much death benefit as we can to the insured on these. Okay. So with Great Western, they don't have great charts where you can just look on the left-hand side at the age and then look over at the top for the dollar amount and then split the middle and there's your premiums there. So there's 2 ways you can do it. One way is they have this rate chart. You can look up the age, male or female, and then plug these numbers in, or you can run the quotes online. This right here will take you right to their website. I'm not going to do it on this presentation, only because I have to keep it on the same screen here for this. But yes, they have this here. Also, you can run the quotes on their e-app, and I'll show you how that works. Their e-app is called My Enroller. You can get to it right from their website. So when you're approved with Great Western, what you're going to want to do is they're going to send you an email with information on their website. You're going to go and want to log in and get everything set up, and then click on My Enroller and register with My Enroller, which is their e-app, and you're going to need to do that. You'll want to do that before you start talking to clients, because It'll just be smoother if you're in the system and everything's ready to go. So you can see, you can go to the mygwic.com online /online website and register. You'll just request a new profile, put your information in there, and you're all set up. It's very easy to do, but remember to do that before you get started on the leads. So once you're in, it's very easy. You can see that you can do the quotes right there. They also have the other website that I had the link on just a couple slides back. That one is just specifically for quoting. On this My Enroller here, you can do quotes and the e-app. So it might be beneficial just to keep the My Enroller open on your desktop and just minimize it, okay? So you can go right in there, you run the quotes. The client is ready to get signed up. You'll just click next, and you'll keep clicking the next arrows at the bottom of the page. It's nice because if you didn't answer a specific question or didn't answer it correctly, it won't let you move forward with the application. So you're not going to have to worry about getting any e-apps sent in without all the information. You can't do it unless you have all the information. And if you don't have all the information at the time, the nice thing is you can save it, come back later and finish filling out the e-app, and you won't lose everything and have to start back all over again. So their e-app process is very simple. You're just going to get on the website, run the quote, put in some basic details on the client, and since this is a guarantee issue plan, they don't have to go through medical questions or anything. It's very simple, very easy. They have fields highlighted that are required, that need to be filled out. Some that are just highly recommended but are not required are also a different shade on there. But as I said, it's very simple and smooth process. So you'll put in all of their information, their beneficiary information, bank draft information. Now, Great Western is one of the few companies that will take a credit card payment for monthly payments, and that helps out a lot. Some seniors don't have a bank account, or really they're not in control of their bank account. Sometimes their children will be in control of it because maybe you know, they've had issues with money, issues with their memories, things like that. So they may not have access to a bank account. Oftentimes what will happen is the daughters will just, or sons will put the client's money in their account and just use their name on the bank account, which it makes it a little more difficult because then you have to have the payer on the phone when you do the three-way call. But if you have to do it, you have to do it. If it's at all possible, it's always smoother to have the insured be the payer and the owner of the policy. But you do have the option of bank draft or credit card for the payments on that. Then you'll get to the signature option, and you're always going to click voice signature or voice authorization. When you check the voice authorization, it's going to go to another page. Strange, but you have to click voice authorization again on there. And when you do that, it's kind of nice because all of this information will pop up right on your screen for you. It's going to have the 5-digit application number on there. It's going to have the 800 number to call. And then it's going to have all the instructions of what you'll need to do. Now, when you're doing the e-app with Great Western, you do this three-way call for the voice signature. When you do the three-way call, it's just a recording. So you don't have to worry about talking to anybody on the other line. You're going to call in. It'll have you enter the 5-digit code, hit the pound sign. You just listen to the prompts on the phone, and you'll move forward, and then it'll tell you that it's recording, and then you're going to read word for word what comes up on your screen, and you'll let the client answer at the end of every sentence on here. So it's very easy to do. You'll breeze through it. It does take a few minutes, but that's just part of getting a voice signature and being able to do telephone sales. So you don't have to worry about it too much as far as being, you know, you don't have to know computers very well to do this. It's very simple to do, and you should have no problems with this. When you get towards the end of it, then there's an agent screen. You're just going to check off. Nothing's going on there. I think this is going to stop recording me in a second here. When you get through with the agent screen, you'll email a copy of the application to the client. It'll do that right from this My Enroller website. Then you'll synchronize it with the home office, and then you're done. So it is very, very simple. This next page here is just going over that we have various scripts on our website that you can use for your calling. Again, I just wanted to go over this quickly with you for Great Western, how to do their e-app and their product there. And please get a hold of me if you have any questions, and we'll make sure that we get you all set up and get going. Thank you.